Hi, and welcome to Run Tall with Tim. I'm Tim, and today's episode is Shoes in the News. And today's shoe that's in the news is by Asics. It's their MetaSpeed Sky. Now, I just want to acknowledge that all images are courtesy of Asics. So you may have first seen these shoes on the feet of Sarah Hall, who took second in the London Marathon in 2020. And she lost only to a world record holder who happened to be wearing the Nike AlphaFly Next Percent shoes. And she came from behind. She was 10th. Moved all the way up into the second place. So these are clearly shoes that fall in that super shoe category, and they come with a super shoe category price tag as well. So here in the US, they're retailing for $250. And that's a lot of money, but it falls right in that category. Nike has come out with their Next Percent 2 shoe, and they did lower the price on that to $225, but their AlphaFly Next Percents are still $275. So they're falling in between, the Next Percent and the AlphaFly. So, for a super shoe, they're probably on par with what other companies are getting, but still, $250 is a lot of money. So let's just talk about the shoe itself. And these are shoes that I don't own right now. They haven't been released yet for people like me to buy. And I do buy all of my own shoes, by the way. So any shoes that you see me review on my channel, I've laid out my own money. And that was kind of the idea behind the shoes in the news types of videos that I've done. I've done one before, so this is the second, but the first one is pretty well received, so I think I'll probably continue on. But basically, I do a lot of research before I lay out my hard-earned cash to buy a pair of shoes to review for you. And so I like to kind of pass that information along in case it's something that you might be interested in, so that you can kind of be ahead of the curve if possible. In this case, Asics is, they come out with a release date of April 22nd here. At least that's the date that I have seen most commonly used. And many retailers are taking pre-orders for these shoes. And I do a lot of business with companies like Roadrunner Sports and Running Warehouse, places like that. And I've seen that on Roadrunner Sports, for example, they're already sold out. Unless you wear a men's size 12 and a half in US, you're not going to be able to pre-order them through Roadrunner Sports at this point. Running Warehouse is still taking pre-orders, but their ship date for this batch will be late May. I think they had May 22nd on their website. So it's a highly sought after shoe. So let's talk about why. What is this shoe, and why is it so? Why are people clamoring so hard to get a hold of it and lay out their $250? Well, it is a super shoe, and Asics has a full-length carbon fiber plate throughout the shoe. It has a stack height of 38 millimeters in the heel and 33 millimeters in the forefoot. And they have new foam underfoot. So if you're familiar with Asics and shoes like the Nova Blast, where they were using that Flight Foam Blast material, now they have what they are calling their Flight Foam Turbo foam material underfoot. And it's supposed to be highly cushioned and very responsive and snappy through your toe off. And I'm sure that carbon fiber plate plays a huge role in keeping you moving fast forward while you're out running. And these shoes are intended for people who are running longer distances. So, 10K, half marathon, those types of distances. And it has a lightweight, breathable upper. When we talk about lightweight, it comes in at 7.3 ounces as a stated weight for a men's size 9. That's not terrible. It's not the lightest super shoe that's out there, but 7.3 ounces isn't bad. And it worked for Sarah Hall. She came from 10th to 2nd place in the London Marathon, so she did pretty well with it, and, who can argue with that? The outsole has, they did a good job, I think, covering up the majority of that Flight Foam Turbo midsole material to add some durability here. But they didn't overdo it. And as you look at that outsole rubber material, you can see that it basically looks like it has a bunch of holes in it up in that forefoot. But I think, it looks like there's going to be plenty there to keep that flight foam turbo material working well for you for, a reasonable amount of time. I don't own these shoes yet. I haven't run in them. So, it's difficult for me to make a durability prediction. But typically with super shoes, you're looking at a couple 100 miles before that midsole material starts to lose its integrity. But in this case, I don't think you'll have to worry about the midsole getting chewed up, because they did include a fair amount of rubber on that outsole, but apparently not so much so that they've added a ton of weight, because again, it's just a little over 7 ounces for a men's size 9 that they're reporting on their website. In addition to their flight foam turbo material that they're using, I'm also excited about their guide sole technology that they've built into the shoe. And it's basically a rocker design of that midsole material. And it's supposed to help make you move through your gait cycle a little faster, give you a propulsive feeling forward, just to make you a little more efficient in how you use your energy, so that, again, you can run faster longer. So that is a feature of the shoe that I'm really excited about giving a try myself. So if you're interested in the Asics MetaSpeed Sky, be sure to get your order in early, because they are selling out fast, and be prepared to lay out $250 to receive them. Hey, I enjoyed making this video for you. Thanks for making it to the end. As always, run tall, run strong, be kind to one another. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.